Today we're going to learn how to set up our email to our own domain in Boostm8. So go to your SMTP services, and you see here that we have right now it's mg.mm message sender, and obviously that's not our domain. Our domain is Boostm8. Now you have to have access to your domain DNS. Setting this up will not affect your website. Your website will be 100% separate. So what we want to do is add a dedicated domain. Once you get to the add a dedicated domain page, you will click add a domain. My domain is Boostm8, so I'm just going to add boostm8.com and put add, click add and verify. Connect the domain URL. It has already populated, and you can either click continue or add records manually. In this case, I'm going to click add records manually. The good news is every setting that you need to put in your DNS record are right here in the add manually. So what I'm going to do is notice that the type of record, so we're going to do 2 text records, 1 CNAME record, and 2 MX records. We're going to include the host information that is in the second column and the required values, which are in the third column. And the good news about this is that everything is here right in front of you. You do not have to be hugely technical to do this. Now I'm already logged into GoDaddy and I'm already at my domain. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. Notice that it's a text record. I'm going to grab the first record, which is host, and then I'm going to click on my domain here in GoDaddy. And once you're in GoDaddy, you'll just click add new record. Now you do want to check your records and make sure that you don't already have email records in there. If you do, you can look at the records being provided for you to add to your domain and delete out records that look like that. If you are concerned that you may be deleting something that you're not comfortable with, I'll be happy to Zoom with you and walk you through it. So there are several types here. We know that we're doing this as a text, and our first name goes here, and then we're going to go back and we're going to collect the second name, which is our required value. So host and name are the same thing and interchangeable between the two. I always change this to custom and I choose 600 seconds. And then you save. That's simple. We know that we have 5 records to add. So we're going to add the next record. Go back to your Boostm8, record number 2, collect that host information. We know that that was also a text. It's the @ text @, and then here we are, copy this value. Got it? That's going to be our value. And then I'm going to put us at 600 seconds. Save. Okay. And then we're going to go back. We know we have a CNAME record. We're going to copy that says email. You'll get this confirmation that your DNS record was updated. Then we want to click add a new record. And this is a CNAME record. The name or host is email. And our required value is mailgun.org. And our custom value is 600 seconds RTTL. So we'll save. And again, we got a success on that. We'll go down to record number 4. This is an MX record. So our type is going to be MX. Choose, and we want to choose MX. It's an @. You can just type in the @. And we're going to do the MXA record here first. Copy that. And the priority is always 10 on your mail. So when you see priority, type 10. Here's your value. And I'm going to put in 600 seconds and we'll save. Updating, we have a success. Add new record. This is also going to be an MX. It's the @ and it's MXB. So I'm going to copy that. We know it's an MX record. We know this is the @. Priority is 10, always on email. There's our MXB, custom 600, and save. So our 5 records have been added into our DNS. It does sometimes take a little bit of time for it to populate across the internet, but what you want to do is click on verify records and see where we're at. As we're looking here, we see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our records have been verified. Our DMARC is not verified, and they didn't tell us to add that. So this is a little secret. DMARC is if you're going to be receiving email. So you want to go ahead and do that. So we're going to grab the host name. We see it's a text record, so we're going to go in and add one more record. We know it's a text. Host name or name is DMARC. We put the value there. Under value, custom 600, save. We want that success. And now we want to go back here and verify our domain. Once all the records are verified, it pops you out. Okay, so we still have one pending thing on here, and that's the DMARC, and that one may take a few minutes. There it is, it went verified. Okay, so when we look here, the SSL has been issued, the domain is active, everything is good. And I also have Boostm8 as one of my main domains, and let's just check that out. Verify that it changed nothing and our website is rocking and rolling. And there we are, and there I am. So that's how you set up your dedicated email on our server. So now that Boostm8, the root domain, is set up, you're going to be able to use whatever email account you want. So you could do email@boostm8.com, or I could do my name, Kim@boostm8.com, and that'll be the default email that everything comes through on your domain. So there's some more settings that we can do in here. So we have default headers. We do not have these set up. You click on the 3 dots right here. So now we can have more data. Set headers. So your headers are going to be where it's from. So I'm going to say from Kim Sunshine. And from email, we're going to do Kim@boostm8.com. The next upgrade that you might want to do at some point, if you are sending out large quantities of email, thousands and thousands of emails per month, you definitely want to get a dedicated IP. I don't expect to be sending that many out. When you have a dedicated IP address, you can send out 400,000 emails per month. So that's a pretty big number, and it's super duper awesome. Hope you found this enjoyable. Be sure to give a like and a follow.